Welcome to Mobile by May. I'm Steve May, a residential realtor, a historic preservationist, and a licensed home builder in the state of Alabama. Please join us as we help to showcase all things Mobile, including preservation projects, real estate, Mobile history, and reimagining spaces with architectural salvage. If you're considering buying or selling, please give me a call. I'd love an opportunity to meet with you. You can call or email me below, and please like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Hey y'all, we're at a private garden in Oakleigh Garden Historic District for the Garden and Galleries tour. And this is an amazing garden because there's like different rooms to each section of it. And look at this beautiful pool with this flagstone cut around it. So they've incorporated a lot of natural elements into it with cast iron furniture and privacy settings. And look at all the different varieties. You have banana trees and Japanese yew and different types of palm trees. Just really a beautiful setting. And listen to the birds. I mean, you're in the middle of the city and it feels like you're in the countryside. And then look at this. This is just, I'm spellbound by this fountain. Look at this little courtyard here. What a wonderful retreat with a bench here, an old bench to enjoy it. Look at that. That is awesome. Just a little fountain, and that sound just mutes everything else. You've got, look, hummingbirds, bird feeders. And then look at this, y'all. It's like a secret garden back here under this Carolina jasmine. You come back in here, and you've got this whole secret area, which is all private. You've got magnolia trees that are blooming. Oh, they smell magnificent. And azaleas, and bird houses, caladiums, giant crepe myrtle. Everything's so well manicured. It's so beautiful. Really feel like you're like in an English garden. And man, I could just, this is like a Zen moment back here. I could just stay back here. But see, one of my favorite quotes about gardens is, as is the garden, so is the gardener. So it really shows a lot of the personality of people that live here and all the creativity and imagination and design and style. Just says so much how they've taken slate walkways and gravel, and we've got different areas. I just love all these birds back here. I'm gonna go, got a gravel little secret driveway back here. I want to show you this raised vegetable garden too. Like I say, it's almost like different rooms in a house outside. It's all kind of cordoned off with landscaping and things. And then you come in and look, you've got all these beautiful flowers. I love the raised beds, which has vegetables and flowers. What a really great way to utilize this space. You've got herb garden. Look at all the different herbs, oregano and basil and cilantro, beans, rosemary, chives, peppers. I mean, how cool is that? Like I say, as I've gotten older, I've learned to appreciate more of the raised beds because obviously you don't have to bend over as much, so it makes it much easier to maintain it. And a little hummingbird feeder here. Hummingbirds are definitely coming through. And look at the pavers. So much imagination that goes into creating a space like this. And just so appreciative of them opening their house in the city and let people kind of get some different ideas. And we have such a lush landscape, and with the amount of rainfall that we get and the humidity, it's just ideal. It's basically like a greenhouse for a lot of these plants to thrive in. So, okay, y'all. So I'm in Oakleigh Garden Historic District. It's Saturday, dodging some thunderstorms, and they're having Gardens and Galleries, which is a tour of all these private gardens in Mobile, which is just awesome. So we're gonna try to, a couple of been gracious enough to allow us to film these, and we've got some artists, and so that what they've done is they put up artwork. Hey there, how are you? Sorry about that, I mean to photobomb me. And look at all the different artwork and stuff though with these old houses. It's really a beautiful area, and love all the kind of cool different ideas that people come up with in terms of landscaping and design, and really cool area here with some artwork and things. And then if you look, like even right here, they took old Bellingrath tile made a cool courtyard. I think that's just an awesome idea. So, really neat area. Hey, good morning, y'all. We are focused on gardens and historic gardens in Mobile, and we thought what better place to showcase than Bellingrath Gardens down here on Fowl River. This is an amazing place. We're right now in the Rose Garden with this beautiful cast iron fountain. One of the things I love about Bellingrath Gardens and Home is that they have salvaged historic architectural items and they've repurposed those into the gardens. You see that a lot of times in Europe, and it's just so beautiful. But this is an amazing place with all of these different varieties of roses. And if you look at the different gazebos that they have behind me, and I mean, it just takes a massive amount of labor to be able to, to make all this so beautiful. And so one of the things I want to show you, that all these are salvaged bricks from old buildings downtown that were demolished. But look at this Capitol. This is the top of an old column from a building in downtown Mobile that was demolished, evidently. But I'm so glad that they were able to save parts of them. Then you've got these little koi ponds and lilies. You've got urns and light posts, and even look at the window over the entrance in the conservatory. So come along with me, and we're just going to do a quick kind of a run through. At some point, we'll probably do a more thorough tour of Bellingrath, but since we had the Garden and Galleries tour in Oakleigh Garden Historic District, we kind of wanted to dovetail into this. This is really the signature historic garden in the Mobile area, and there's just, I don't even know how many thousands of azaleas and camellias and live oak trees, and just a stunning setting. The Bellingraths were actually some of the original founders of Coca-Cola Bottling Company. That's where they generated all their wealth from, and then they used that to create this beautiful area. Look at this. This is a giant piece of granite. Look, I just noticed this. That was laid here as a platform. And then they've got different flagstone, which a lot of time was used in shipping ballast back in the day when they transported things, so the ships would stay more weighted down. But look how they made these into all these wonderful pathways. Man, have you ever seen, is that a peace lily? Look at the leaves on this thing. That's the biggest one I've ever seen. Anyway, all these different plants and fountains, and just such an awesome variety of plants down here for plant lovers. Highly encourage you to come down here. You know, typically in the spring when the azaleas are in full bloom is probably their busiest time of the year. And then also in the fall, like October with the mums. The mums are amazing. They have them all strewn across the bridge over Mirror Lake, and the reflection of it is just very iconic imagery. But this is such beautiful. It's kind of a festival for the eyes in here with come on back to this room, and here just so much to view. They've got some succulents and cactus, and look at these. These are these pitcher plants. Those pitcher plants where they collect water inside of it and trap bugs, and they eat on those, kind of like a carnivorous plant, and orchids. Just a really great variety. This conservatory was built in the 1930s, and at one time they had it, steam and stuff to keep it warm in the winter months, to keep everything together. But man, what an incredible design and display, and took such imagination and creativity. What a gift it is for the city of Mobile to have this as a wonderful tourist attraction, people to come and enjoy. We have such a subtropical climate here. We get so much rainfall and the humidity. It's kind of almost like a giant greenhouse down here. Look at these. These are bleeding hearts. Look at these little plants here. So many different types. I just love all the different colors and the different blooming. And we thought it'd be fun just to kind of show y'all, give you a taste of Bellingrath Gardens, and come down here and enjoy all that it has to offer. Look at these ginger lilies. So here I am in a gazebo, and they have all these roses, these climbing roses planted. So it's going to take over all of this, which is going to be beautiful. But I love how they've got these roses. Then they've got some kind of Chinese festival where they did all these giant flowers. And at night, I think a lot of this is lit up. So maybe we'll have to do a follow-up on this at nighttime when everything's lit up with the Chinese lanterns and everything. And just kind of gives you a different feel. Like Christmas, they'll have a bunch of Christmas lights. It's a really beautiful area. Look at the brickwork here. I just noticed this because I love bricks, but what a unique, I've never seen that style of brickwork done before. Isn't that cool? All old Mobile bricks, 150, 200-year-old, handmade. And it's so neat that they're able to bring life back to them as opposed to throwing things away. It just gives it such a richer look. Hey, y'all, you need to come down here and check out these Chinese lights at night. These are all lit up. What a beautiful scene this is, with just kind of the effect of this tunnel. I can't imagine what it looks like at light. We were just blown away by how beautiful this is. They have so many different seasons and different ways that they decorate the gardens down here, and this is just one of the many different flavors. And I'm just kind of enthralled with this whole area because it's always changing. They're always doing something different. And in the spring, it'll literally knock your eyes out. We'll have to come back in the springtime and do it when the azaleas and everything are in full bloom. Maybe do one in the fall with the mums too. But I just love the look of this with the trees over top of it. Really, really beautiful area. Y'all need to come down here and check out Bellingrath Gardens.
Thank you for listening to Mobile by May. Please make sure to leave us a review on the podcast platform. Share with your friends on social media. We love questions, so feel free to text us at 601-955-3490 or smay@samwinter.com. You can also follow Steve May on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.